Romans chapter 4 verses 6 to 8 quotes Psalms 32 verse 1 and 2 to explain how a righteous will be. What are the privileges of a righteous man? So I want to show one or two things from Psalms 32 verse 3 and 4. When I kept silence, I am reading from Amplified Classic Edition. When I kept silence, my bones wasted away through my groaning all the day long. Verse 4, for day and night your hand was heavy upon me. My moisture was turned into drought of summer. So there are two things mentioned in these two verses. One is groaning. So when a man is not saved, not forgiven, not transformed into a righteous man, he has groaning in him. He has a grief. He has a sorrow. He has anxiety about his sins. So everyone has anxieties or worries about so many things. But here particularly, a groaning about his sins, worries about sins. That a worldly man, an unsaved man, will have a groaning inside him. So God delivers somebody from this kind of groaning to make him a righteous man. To be a righteous man means to get delivered from the inner groaning about sins. Secondly, a dryness, drought of summer. A dryness. An unsaved man, a worldly man, he faces a dryness inside him. A dryness because of his sins. He may be greeny outside. He may be having many factors to help him to be happy. He may have prosperity outside. But inside there will be a dryness. Unidentified dryness. So God delivers. God brings a righteous man out from these two things, groaning and dryness. So, simply acknowledging the sins, that is not to be a righteous man. Judas Iscariot acknowledged his sin. He went to chief priest and acknowledged his sin. I have betrayed a righteous man, a blameless man. But he never became righteous. King Saul, he acknowledged his sins before David. David, I have sinned. You are righteous. He acknowledged his sins. But he was not made a righteous man. So, being a righteous man, being made into a righteous man by God, means getting rid of this groaning for sin, getting rid of the dryness which comes because of sin. When I was 12 years old, I got saved. Then after 2-3 years, I was attracted by the worldly pleasures. I backslided. One of the reasons for my backsliding is the worldly pleasures. So I had a freedom, I had money. I was studying in college in Chennai city. I was staying in my father's office. I was eating in a hotel. So I was free. Nobody to control me. I had friends, everything in Chennai city, everything. All the, helping factors for worldly happiness was there. Friends were there and entertainments were there and everything The opportunity to develop talents were there, facilities were there, everything was there. Outside, I look like happy man. Outside, look like a green person. I was writing poetry. I was acting dramas. I had fans for my literary activities, and I had good friends. But inside I had a groaning. Inside I had a dryness. What I prayed, what I thought, I'm going to hell. So let me live a joyful and successful life in the earth itself. That was my idea. But I couldn't continue because the groaning was chasing me. The dryness was chasing me. This groaning and dryness made me to come to the Lord. When I came back to the Lord, this groaning and this dryness went away. Again, Lord made me a righteous man, renewed me in righteousness. Now I had no groaning, no dryness. Outside, sometimes I may look sad. Outside, sometimes I may, have dryness. But inside, no dryness, inside, no groaning for sin. This is the privilege of righteous man. So let us receive and enjoy the privileges of righteous man. Amen.